They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in.
Or if the YouTube stream was on, it didn't set itself to on till just now because I tabbed out of the window, and that's really, really irritating if I had to wait for the thing to buffer on the browser, even though everything was set. It's a good thing we don't use the YouTube streams for VODs. And use the VODs channel for VODs.
We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
You're playing with things you don't understand. With power you shouldn't be able to use.
I don't believe that. If we can control it, why shouldn't it be ours?
Because we're not ready.
No. This is the way humanity must evolve.
There's always another way.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
And then what?
Look at the power they wield.
Oh my god! The YouTube stream really wasn't working this whole time! All because I tabbed out of the window? I'm sorry, YouTube.
I see what they did to you.
I took what I wanted.
I can tell it's working now because 𝐒𝐬 came in, and immediately he's not focused on the game, he's focused on me instead.
Bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
Big oof indeed. I had to wait for the stupid browser window to buffer and say you're live, instead of it just being live because I hit the live button.
What if controlling the Reapers is the answer?
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them...
But I can!
Are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
Hi,
𝐿. Sorry for making you wait.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me what to do!
Listen to yourself.
I thought it was weirdly quiet on YouTube's end. I know it's not as active as a Twitch, but I was like, usually people come say hi. You know what doesn't help, actually? Ganondorf said hi. Not to blame you, Ganondorf, but you said hi in chat and was spamming hearts. So I went, cool, it's working.
To protect humanity.
Not realizing you just do that even if it's not on.
It's not too late. Let us go. We'll do the rest.
I don't care if Elusive Man's monologuing. I'll shoot him anyways.
I can't do that, Commander.
Of course you can't. They own you.
I'll control the Reapers, says man who is definitely the Reaper's bitch.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished. I won't let that happen.
Then you failed humanity!
You're weak and you're selfish. Because of you, humanity will suffer.
No! I saved humanity!
No! You sacrificed us for your own selfish wants, your lust for control.
No! No!
You were supposed to protect us, and you failed.
No! I am the savior of humanity. I am the pinnacle of our species.
Like I would wait any other second. Like I would hesitate on that one and let him monologue more. Hi, Anis. You missed a lot. Yeah, YouTube borked. Because apparently, even though I hit go live on the YouTube website and everything is connected, YouTube goes, okay, but you need to keep the tab open so that way it buffers. Because if you don't let the tab buffer, then we just won't connect you at all because this website is fucking dog shit for live streaming. I do a lot for y'all. I didn't realize it was that bad.
I wish you could see it like I do. It's perfect.
If you do Blue Paragon, you can make him do a Saren. Damn! That's infinitely funnier. However, I needed to shoot him. However, I needed to shoot him. Yeah, because the Mass Effect finale, why would I tab out and go to the YouTube tab that's supposed to be running in the background? Hell yeah, docking!
That's it. The crucible is docked.
You still alive? Oh, no, it's Anderson.
Commander?
We did it.
Yes, we did. It's quite a view.
Best seats in the house.
God. Feels like years since I just sat down.
Think you earned a rest. Stay with me. We're almost through this.
You did good, child. You did good. I'm proud of you.
Thank you, sir. Anderson?
Aw, Space Dad.
Shepard? Commander?
What do you need me to do?
Nothing's happening. The crucible's not firing. It's gotta be something on your end. Commander Shepard.
I don't see. I'm not sure how to...
Commander.
Huh? Flashbang going out! Oh my god, who'd have thought to defeat the space cuttlefish? We need to activate the space starfish. Not this fuck-ass kid! Go away! Where's the option to shoot the child? Go, ghost kid!
Wake up.
I knew from the start this fuck-ass kid would be at the very end. I knew from the start about this fuck-ass kid.
The Citadel. It's my home.
No, kid, you died in Toronto. That's your home.
I am the catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was the catalyst.
No, the Citadel is part of me.
You picked the worst form to appear in front of me.
Stop the Reapers. Do you know how I can do that?
Perhaps I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
High on Life would like a word with me. Does High on Life make a joke about Mass Effect by having this exact ending play out, but you shoot the kid? High on Life hasn't earned that. High on Life can suck mine.
Chaos.
Anyone who speaks up in favor of High on Life gets shot.
The created
Timed
will
out.
always rebel
Actually
against
banned.
their creators. But we found a way to stop that from happening. A way to restore order.
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
We helped them ascend, so they could make way for new life, storing the old life in Reaper form.
Called it! Called it!
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
No, you can't. Without us to stop it, synthetics would destroy all organics.
I don't know, buddy.
Created
Kind of looks like
so that
synthetics are
never
destroying all
happens.
organics.
That's the solution.
Kind of looks like synthetic life forms are destroying all organic life forms. I don't know, buddy. Seems like you fucked up. Hey, a Prothean is still here. Hey, the Leviathans are still here. Despite your best efforts, you still fucked up. They made a big deal about it in High on Life, about shooting a kid. I remember. I saw people talking about it, and then they backpedaled, and you can get lore that it's like, actually, you can shoot that kid, but the kid isn't actually a kid. It's okay, he just turned 18, he was free to be killed, or something like that. Just to give room for a new life, like a harvest.
Hey, so you may hate High on Life, but I feel the need to tell you that High on Life 2 is on Steam labeled at coming soon, and yes, I wish it didn't exist too.
That's okay, because you can do this cool thing called not pay attention to it and not buy it. I will continue doing that.
You said you're the catalyst, but what are you?
A construct. An intelligence designed eons ago to solve a problem. I was created to bring balance, to be the catalyst for peace between organics and synthetics.
So you're just an AI.
In as much as you are just an animal, I embody the collective intelligence of all Reapers.
But you were created
Correct.
by who?
By ones who recognized that conflict would always arise between synthetics and organics. I was first created to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. But our efforts always ended in conflict, so a new solution was required.
The Reapers.
Precisely.
I met your creators. They told me what you did to them.
We did as we were expected.
They said you betrayed them, that you turned them into Harbinger.
When they asked that I solve the problem of conflict, they failed to understand they were part of the problem themselves. The flaws of their organic reasoning could not perceive this. They lacked the foresight to understand their destruction was part of the very solution they required.
I don't know, buddy. Sounds like there was a bug in the system.
More now.
And I welcome their involvement. I am only facilitating their request.
I don't know. Kind of sounds like that one quote-unquote AI that was built on a language learning machine or whatever. LLM, is that what it is? Anyways, kind of reminds me of that one quote-unquote AI that was designed to help that one guy code, but then it fucked up somewhere and panicked and mass deleted everything because he gave it a bunch of admin privileges. But the AI isn't actually a set of code designed to do this thing. It was a set of code written to act like it knew what it was doing and to correctly act like what someone would act like in the situation in which something went wrong. This feels like that. Large language model. this AI brat silly. And you guys don't know, there was a really funny story that came out of like some coder who was like, yeah, so I got this LLM machine AI to really help me out and get this coding done. It's made it so much easier. But all it's doing is basically, all LLMs basically are like machines that predict what the next word is. The word that makes the most sense to come in, right? It gives you a sentence and you tell it that sentence doesn't make sense. You would use these words and it learns like that, right? It doesn't actually know how to code, it's just guessing what comes next. So then the thing goes and deletes everything because that's what it guessed what was next. And the guy's like, tell me what happened. It's like, I did this. This went wrong. Deleted everything. That's the summary. Months of work down the drain because you were lazy.
Where did the Reapers come from? Did you create them?
It's a hack-and-eye trope, but the Leviathans weren't exactly careful rulers.
They, in turn, give me purpose.
I think I much prefer, this is an old species that invented the computer, but they fucked up, and every computer had the ability to set off a nuclear bomb.
They created me to oversee the relations between synthetic and organic life, to establish a connection. They became the first true Reaper. They did not approve, but it was the only solution.
You said that before. But how do the Reapers solve anything?
Organics create synthetics to improve their own existence, but those improvements have limits. To exceed those limits, synthetics must be allowed to evolve. They must, by definition, surpass their creators. The result is conflict, destruction, chaos. It is inevitable. Reapers harvest all life, organic and synthetic, preserving them before they are forever lost to this conflict.
How is that? Yeah, exactly. How is that not a conflict? I don't know. I think a lot of lives are still being lost, and say what you will, but how do the Reapers determine which life needs to be preserved and which life doesn't? What dictates why one person should live and why the other one shouldn't? Reaper? Kinda seems like to me that's a lot of dead bodies. How are they preserved in any way? You can't be like, we've preserved their consciousness. What about all the people that died under the rubble, huh? Are their consciousness preserved? How'd that go?
We're at war with the Reapers right now.
You may be in conflict with the Reapers, but they are not interested in war.
They're firing lasers from their cuttlefish fingers!
Hard to believe.
When fire burns, is it at war? Is it in conflict? Or is it simply doing what it was created to do? We are no different.
No, that analogy doesn't work!
Your knowledge, your creations, we preserve it, to be reborn in the form of a new Reaper.
And how's that working? All the Reapers look like big giant space cuttlefish based off of their space cuttlefish creators. I don't see art, history, knowledge being passed down. I see big space cuttlefish with lasers. Did you know in Mass Effect 2 there was a space cuttlefish that loved to talk shit and taunt me on the battlefield? You want me to tell, was that him preserving Prothean? Is that him preserving Prothean culture? Kinda seemed to me like he was just a dick. Kinda seems homogenizing. The catalyst is uncomfortable. It's pretty interesting concept-wise, but characters that are that calculated are odd to you. Too evident how they're non-human. Seems like the whole discussion about how do you decide what's right or wrong, and why are you right and not me? Yeah, very much so. Yeah, fire has no control or will. I don't know about you, but the fact that the Reapers are capable of conversation and discussion tells to me that they have will and are able to map past their own judgment. Fire does not pass judgment. If you were to set a building on fire, the fire would not be, there are organics in this building that are not ready to be killed yet. They're not smart enough. I will ignore them. No, the fire just burns. You're only proving why Reapers are definitely not fire. Seems to me like you have a will and a desire to do this. Major issue with that is that the kid says that it's a representation of all the reaped species consciousness. So surely it's smart enough to see that it's more than just a process like fire. Yeah, this isn't a process. Just because some fuckasses 2 billion years ago made a computer that made a fatal, that 404'd and started wiping out existence, and it's been that way for a while, doesn't mean that that is the way things actually are. Synthetics and organics will always be in conflict. Look over at the 𝐶, buddy! Hey! Hey, if you're simply just a force that is acting out the greater will of the galaxy, why are you actively indoctrinating the... Okay, let's ignore everything else. Why are you actively indoctrinating the 𝐶? Why are you actively mind-controlling the 𝐶 to fight on your side when there are very many 𝐶 going, I don't know. I'm fine working with the organics, actually. We kind of solved that conflict.
What do you know about the Crucible?
The device you refer to as the Crucible is little more than a power source. However, in combination with the Citadel and the relay,
Hey, let's ask the 𝐒𝐲𝐤s what they created the 𝐶 for.
Tremendous amounts of energy throughout the galaxy. It is crude, but effective.
The discussion is nowhere near where it should be. They're too self-absorbed with the idea of ascension. They don't stop to consider the right move.
And there is not enough.
They're like, it's just kind of been this way for a while now. You wouldn't get it. No, I get it. I just think you're stupid. Admittedly, it doesn't feel good to be told that the thing that you've been doing all your life is stupid, actually, and wrong. I don't know how to do anything else. I've done nothing but throw orphans into the orphan wood chipper.
Organics are more resourceful than we realized.
You mean this is a compliment when you say that my tail right now is fucking killing you? I think this thing is stupid. This is the way things all will be. This is the way things always will be. Then why don't you just sit back and observe? Not everything demands a reaction. Understandably, I would get that the Quarian and 𝐶 conflict might have been like, oh shit, synthetics and organics are at conflict again. Let's step in and start harvesting. But then it's also like, okay, but why'd you come after humans? Why'd you come after Krogan? Why'd you come after Solarian? Why'd you come after Elcor? Why'd you come after, you know? It's like, they weren't really involved in that. Seems like mostly Quarian and 𝐶 conflict going on over there. Damn, one person got into a fight with their smart fridge. I guess I gotta wipe out all existence again. What do you mean the orphan emulsifier is a bad job? It's all I've done since I graduated high school 200 years ago.
But you're taking away our future. Without future,
We're just doing what our creators designed us for.
without hope.
Hey, your creators are still alive and they said they fucked up big time. Yeah, well, they're stupid and they don't know what they want, actually. No, I think if I designed a machine to do one thing and it starts murdering all of life, I would also be like, hey, that wasn't supposed to happen.
So now what?
Hi, Plastilino.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
What do you mean?
The Crucible changed me, created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen. If there is to be a new solution, you must act. It is now in your power to destroy us.
Hell yeah!
Others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. all synthetics will be targeted. Even you are partly synthetic.
I want to. That's what the ending was. That's why people were so upset. Alright. I remember now. Alright, give me
What
details.
exactly will happen?
Your crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last. Soon, your children will create synthetics, and then the chaos will come back.
There has to be another way.
There is. You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
I think I understand. I'm not losing anything. I don't understand. Can you clarify that?
How can I control the Reapers if I'm dead?
Your corporeal form will be dissolved, but your thoughts and even your memories will continue. Your connection to your kind will be lost, though you will remain aware of their existence.
I'm not losing anything, buddy. I only just started fucking Turians. You think I'm gonna stop now? I like my corporeal form. It would make way more sense if it were in response to the risk of absolute obliteration, right? Like, fuck, the galaxy might be totaled. Might need to hit the restart button. If it was like a, hey, the galaxy is about to be ripped to shreds by a super galactic explosion. It's gonna wipe out all life. The Reapers are just hard. I think if the Reaper threat, I think the Crucible's point could have been made a little bit better if the Reaper threat wasn't so violent and viscerally killing everything. I think if it was a bit more mysterious in how it went about its quote-unquote wiping of life. Right, if we just said it's wiping out life on these planets, but there is no, like, blood and guts, there's no corpses, just the vanishing of societies. That'd be like, what do you mean that they're just living in the Reapers now? And that's how it is, that they're actually here to protect us from this big-ass fucking black hole that's gonna absorb all life. Then maybe it'd be a little more fascinating. I ain't losing nothing. Also, look for joining. Thanks for follow.
War, so I could give up everything I have.
And I do not look forward to being replaced by you, but
I don't ask
I
your
will be
opinion.
forced to accept it.
Not if I refuse to do it.
There is another solution.
A third option is hit the Crucible.
Synthesis.
And that is...
Add your energy to the Crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework, a new DNA.
Is that gonna wipe out all life and create something new? Or am I just gonna get new tech powers and still be me and still get to grind on Garrus?
Explain how my energy can be added to the Crucible.
There is little time left, but I will try. Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the Crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it?
Yeah, fucker! Why couldn't you do it sooner?
A similar solution in
I don't know, I think killing people entirely.
failed.
I don't know, I feel like if the Reapers are capable of intelligence and language and speaking, you could have brought it up instead of, alright, time to go kill it again.
You may choose it.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is you should kill yourself now. You should kill yourself now. Or you should kill all the Reapers now. It'll inject me to everyone's mech DNA, but Garrus will get the fun tech powers. If the Reapers were not too pumped to 11 equivalent to a drive-by shooting were possible to reason with, if they assessed with wiping a colony before pulling the trigger, it would be easier to make the call. Yeah, right? Again, the ending was written in a bubble. From my understanding, the ending was written in a bubble and is why it's so at odds. And I can see exactly why people were upset. But also the Geth, Edie, and presumably the Quarians who are doing cool symbiote stuff with the Geth. Yeah. I think that part is the lamest. I think that right there is the lamest. I think even though this ending was written completely in a bubble, separate from the rest of the game from what I've heard, I keep forgetting the details on it. But let's say it was. I think this still could have worked were it not for the last minute, haha, got you! You thought you were killing all the Reapers. You're gonna kill your friends too! Haha, you didn't think about how this would affect them because all you thought about was I love my friends. I want to stop the big space calamari from killing them. Idiot, you're kid like that, I think, literally just that, the inclusion of that left so many people sour taste in their mouths, right? That very, very last, I think, because again, I had been saying it since we started Mass Effect 3. Since we started Mass Effect 3, I was like, I even said it, there's a part in the VOD where I'm like, and this was without knowing spoilers, I was like, oh, I'm sure they're gonna pull some shit. It's like, actually, the Reapers are just preserving life, and they're actually big floating libraries. Do you want to wipe out all of existence and history that came before you just so you could survive? Or do you want to fuse with it, combining your knowledge together and preserving yourself? But I think it coming down to, you know, you could fuse with it, but you'd have to sacrifice yourself. This is the noble option. Commander Shepard dies so that everyone can have a happy, fused life. All with this brand new space synthetic DNA. Or y'all just give up now. And get killed by the Reapers. Give up now. The cycle's gonna happen again and again. Or kill all the Reapers, but kill all your cool friends in that hot, sexy, sex robot. I did call most of it, yeah. Literally wrote the ending without glancing at the overarching narrative. Hey, Ariel, I'm just gonna remove your messages. You came in, said hi to me, and then immediately went, Hey, are you the person that I was talking about porn games with? Also, anyways, I know I'm not allowed trauma dump, but hey, here's some things that are happening to me without even acknowledging the game. Go away. There's a fourth option. Choose to do... Fourth option, close the game. That's a big change.
I don't know.
I don't know. That's scary.
Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
That's beside the point.
Why not? I don't know, kid. Kind of sounds like you really want me...
Decide.
I reject these choices! Is that actually an option? Just... Does choosing I reject these choices literally just be like, nah, I'm gonna just sit here and let this play out? Is it super unsatisfying? That option was added with an update. See, okay. Now that makes it more enticing because I know how much people dislike the... It is mostly unsatisfying. I have no clue how unsatisfying it is. Yes, it's unsatisfying. I presume it's Shepard sits down and goes, nah, I'm not gonna do it. And then the war just goes on. But because we're so totally outclassed by the Reapers, they win anyways. They win anyways. Well, that's stupid. We hear you were really unsatisfied with the ending. Here's another unsatisfying ending. It's an interesting one to watch later on, but it was clearly added to spite players. Very backhanded. So, sort of a, hey, we understand that people didn't like the ending, but we're mad that you didn't like our ending. So we're gonna make you like it. You kind of respect it. Hate our energy. I suppose. Feels to me like they could have spent some time thinking about it. Because again, a lot in Mass Effect 3, I'm not going to knock BioWare for. That's completely on EA for the circumstances they put them in. But I feel like looking at the reception of the game and being like, we could have done this better, we could have done that better with more time. And then being like, yeah, but fuck them. It's like, okay, alright, buddy. Go with your gut. Synthesis, destruction, control, or refusal.
Let's get this over with.
Do what you must.
It's more that... It's more like, you didn't like those three endings? Well, here's a worse ending. Well, yeah, cool. You've shown me that you can do worse. Oh, hey! There's a combine... Okay. Control, destroy, or synthesis. The interface isn't great. But hey, I've immediately forgotten. What was the point of control? Right, control kills me. Just like synthesis, these two kill me. Welcome to the Deus Ex big buttons. Control's doing the elusive man's plans. And technically, the only downside to Control was that I'm dead. Or that I ascend into a higher plane. When the synthesis ending is the same thing, but... like, once again... But no, this is better. What will it be? Blue? Do they actually call it green? Do they actually call it green? That's so funny. Okay, I can see exactly why everyone hates this ending. I saw it coming a mile away. I don't hate it. What I hate is the last minute gotcha of... you know, you're synthetic too. You know, you're also synthetic. So that'll kill you and your friends. And I know that, like, implants and all that was set up from the very beginning. We have a pacemaker. Die. It only makes the most sense to use synthesis, but because it sounds like a net positive, you think, because it was still awful. Oh yeah, synthesis sounds like a net positive for the greater universe. But it's really funny how this one is kill Shepard, kill Shepard, kill everyone! Anyways, I came here to kill the Reapers. I'm gonna kill the Reapers. Let me just fuse with that. I can control the Reapers. And prove this asshole right. What? What? Wait, that worked? That worked? What do you mean that worked? I have more than one bullet in the gun! No shot! Oh, man! I was like, fuck this kid!
Then there is still hope. Hope that you can avoid the same mistakes we made.
And so Shepard was a fucking dumbass.
But we failed to stop them. We did everything we could. We built the Crucible, but it didn't work. We fought as a united galaxy, but it wasn't enough. I only hope the information
We did everything. Well, not everything.
to help you before it's too late.
Because the dumbass didn't press the on button.
My name is Dr. Liara T'Soni. Herein lies the recounting of our war with the Reapers.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a. Oh yeah, that's definitely a post-game up. That's. Oh, that's definitely a post-launch ending. The way it's just a really late, like, shittily. Okay, I think the greenery is definitely a reused asset from one of their other endings. The scene of the greenery is a reused asset from one of their other endings. And then you pan down to a cave that has a really shittily animated, really shittily animated Liara hologram is really funny.
Did that all really happen?
We'll never know exactly what it was like, but yes, the archives tell the true story of those who came before us. They fought a terrible war, so we wouldn't have to.
And that's why we have peace.
Yes, without everything they accomplished, without the information they passed down, we too would be threatened.
What else do we know about this?
Imagine ending your whole 3-game epic like that. Yeah, we failed and everyone died at the end.
But I've only told you a few of the stories.
Can you tell me another one, please?
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
Everyone died. I don't know, it kind of reads to me like, hey, the Crucible is super wrong about everything. Congratulations, bringing an end to the Reaper threat. Commander Shepard has become a legend. From here on out, continue to build a legend. It's been a long journey for Shepard and team here at BioWare, and like Shepard, we couldn't have done it alone. The Mass Effect trilogy has been a vision of a small team, but over the years has grown. The growth has been fueled by the shape and feedback and support of our play. Yeah, what did you do with that feedback, though? Did you take it to heart and realize that the circumstances of the game development affected the ending, and that you could have used that time to maybe decide on how better, more satisfying ending? Or did you decide to tell everyone fuck you? Oh, they're gonna do all that again. I'll be fine.
It's too much. We need to regroup. Fall back to the buildings.
Hammer's wiped out. All forces, retreat.
Also, Sending Crawl used to read, Commander Shepard has become a legend by ending the Reaper threat. Now you can continue to build the legend through further gameplay and downloadable content. That's funny. Oh, come on! Hello? That was super weird. If I were on PC, if the PC Master Race is so good, then why didn't they give me Mass Effect Trilogy for free, huh? The PC Master Race is so good, why is it that my friend who's playing on PC had one of his chatters come in and tell me, hey, by the way, oh wow, your game is running way smoother than his was on this scene. The PC Master Race so good, why didn't they come up with a better ending? Cough piracy. PC Mustard Race. A PC Master Race so good, why my games start getting all fucked up just because I have a different processor that didn't exist when this game came out? It's getting late. Gotta head to bed for sure. Take care. Appreciate it, Ariel. I just want to bring up that I would prefer that my chatters actually engage with the stream instead of start conversations on their own or start trying to derail stream with random things. You certainly haven't helped it in the past by constantly begging me to play the same porn game that I am not allowed to stream. So you know I have the best reputation. It's a bit harsh to put it that way, but that is how it is. I deal with several people all at once every day, every time I stream. The way you act and the things you talk about and bring up, and the way you interact with chat, will build you a reputation in my mind.
This is the Admiral. We've got reports that someone made it to the Citadel. We need to give them time.
If PC Master Race so good, why there no PC2? Exactly.
Fleets converge on the Crucible. Protected at all costs.
Ah, whatever. I get to shoot the Elusive Man. Oh, wait! We can make the Elusive Man kill himself! Let's go! I'm gonna make him commit suicide! Let's go! Honestly, this was not as bad as it could have been.
Shepard. Shepard.
Honest, I gotta be so honest. You are one of the... You are wonderful, and you make streaming on YouTube worth it because you actually engage with the stream and the things I say and the bits I put out there. You're very fun to bounce off of.
Didn't come out the same place. No. At least I don't think we did. What's your surrounding look like?
We're on the 5th PlayStation, the 360th Xbox with PC still on 1. Pathetic.
I feel like death, but I'm moving.
Take care, Nightshade.
It's dark. There's human remains.
And very fun to bounce on, you're sure. Who said that? VIP who has been subscribed for about 15 months and has a tier 5 moments badge by the name Abby_Babbles. I hear she's kind of bad. I hear she's baby.
You think they're making a Reaper in here?
round them up on Earth, and send the people up here to be processed.
Hey, Crucible, I got a question. How is this preserving life? Hey, Crucible, if you're so smart and you said, oh, synthetic and organic life are doomed to fight together forever.
Yeah. Doesn't look like any part of the Citadel I've been to.
Then why don't you just wipe out all life? Why don't you just do that? So that way there's no life.
Anderson?
One of the walls here just realigned itself. The place is shifting.
Never seen someone be so happy about some 𝐶𝐞𝐤 themselves. Listen, in Mass Effect 1, we got the main villain to, kill himself. And I popped off. I shot the guy last ending. But I was told that I can get him to kill himself, so I'm gonna try that again. To be fancy, elusive man. Hi, Nikki. Welcome to Jordan. What's poppin'? The mods. The mods. Listen. If I had 2 PCs, sure. I would do a dual PC setup and play more games on PC and mod them. But I don't have a dual PC setup. And if I can avoid it, I would like to avoid risking accidentally crashing OBS. That was the Shepherd Shoots People run.
Anderson?
It was!
Damn it.
I cannot believe they made choosing to do nothing a choice by turning around and shooting the kid because so many people had decided to shoot the kid. You know what it is? It's the instinct that a child... It's the primal instinct of like a child coming up to you and acting like they're smarter than you. If the Crucible just manifested in the shape of a Reaper or in the shape of Shepard, I feel like it would have been a lot better. But it's this fuck-ass kid that we don't care about. It's like, I see you, you're trying to appeal to my empathetic side by appearing as that kid in my dreams, except, joke's on you, I, the player, don't care about that kid, even though you, the writer, made Shepard care about that kid.
Shepard. I can't.
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What have...
Okay, so it's gonna be a minute to be out here. Be honest.
Is the means to survival.
What is the most satisfying ending? I'm probably gonna kill all the Reapers, 'cause that's what I came here to do. But admittedly, because I don't know if I want to watch them all. Admittedly, what is the one going, yeah, that's the ending, they'll probably... I think Synthesis is probably what they go for.
Why waste your time with us if you can control the Reapers?
Because I
All the
need-
king's horses and all the king's men cannot make me give a single
humanity
fuck about that
discovered the
lame-ass
mass
Canadian
relay,
child.
When we learned there was more to the galaxy than we imagined. There were some who thought the relay should be destroyed. They were scared of what we'd find, terrified of what we might let in. But look at what humanity...
It's an English joke. The Leviathans told them to
Since
preserve
that
life,
discovery,
thinking they would
we've
protect it,
advanced
foster and
more
nurture
than
life,
the
but nope.
past
The
10,000
intelligence
years
interpreted
combined.
to mean preserve
The
and
Reapers
amber.
will do the same for us
For
again,
me,
1,000-fold.
destroy.
But only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them, or they destroy us.
And waste this opportunity? Never.
Maybe you're just so hungry for power that it's...
There are
clouding
wholesome
your
and sus
vision.
aspects to each.
No.
It's extremely loaded questions
No.
you said above. The community is
It's
basically
not that
50-50 on synthesis or destroy.
Isn't it?
That's really funny that it's 50-50 synthesis or destroy.
Yes.
That's
If
really
not me,
funny.
then who? Are you going to control the Reapers?
Because that means control isn't even an option in that.
I've dedicated my life to understanding the Reapers, and I know with certainty the Crucible will allow me to control them.
Control is just worse synthesis.
Look at the power they wield.
Honestly, if you hadn't told me, I would have assumed synthesis. If you hadn't told me, I would have assumed synthesis was the option they added in.
I see what they did.
Hell, I thought synthesis was the second option all along. Control wasn't even on the
This isn't about
table.
me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to him.
And who wins?
You gotta keep in mind, Ariel, that I am a streamer who has multiple chatters. So when my one interaction with someone is, play this game, you're definitely not allowed to stream. Multiple times, and most of the times that you do come in, it hasn't been engaging with the game itself or just the things I say. It doesn't paint the best picture. I appreciate you for understanding and learning, wanting to be more mindful. Most people just kind of don't listen. Looking at you, Justo. Looking at you. Are you going to engage with the chat? Or are you going to goon? Thinking about that one chatter. Hi, good girl. Horror, are you okay? Big booba love. I love you too. That still gets me. That still gets me. It's not even them being like, I love you. It's I love you too. Bitch, I didn't say that to you. I didn't say that to you.
And open the arms, let the Crucible talk, and use it to end this.
I will.
Do it!
I know it will work.
You can't, can you? They won't let you do it.
No! I'm in control! No one is telling me
You
what to
should
do.
kill yourself now.
You're indoctrinated.
No!
So this is definitely best
No.
option coder in terms of how the game presents it, which leads to a fun thing to talk about later.
Do you think power like this comes easy?
Synthesis
There are sacrifices.
definitely, to me,
Sacrifice too much.
comes off as like...
Shepard, I only wanted to protect humanity.
Synthesis definitely comes across to me
I know it can. I just...
as like
It's not too
the
late.
most Paragon option, right?
We'll do the rest.
Because it's like, sacrifice yourself so that all life may continue. Give
I
up
can't do
everything
that, Commander.
you are
Of course you can't.
so that everything can continue.
You'd undo everything I've accomplished.
Right, which is...
I won't let that happen.
You're weak and you're selfish. Because of you, humanity will suffer.
You choose synthesis so Joker can actually bone
I
Edie.
saved humanity.
No. I believe in humanity.
Sacrificed us for your own selfish wants, your lust for
Synthesis to
control.
me reads off as like, you need to let go of Shepard.
Supposed to protect
You need to let go of your character and sacrifice them for the greater good. And arguably, it is a very good thing to
I am the
do.
pinnacle of our species. And I'm afraid it is you who have...
Oh shit, do I just die there? Is that it? To resume. Aw, I had to listen to his spiel again. What if I turn around and he's right there and I shoot him? If you pick Renegade and fail the QTE. So I have to pick Paragon to get him to kill himself. Got it. Because I did mostly Paragon dialogue up until the last choice.
Anderson.
Alright, let's appeal to Lucky humanity. Let's talk over us shooting Anderson one more time.
I underestimated you, Shepard.
What have
There's a shoot queue when you pick up that red option. Hi, Black Yoshi. Welcome for joining. Hey, guess what? Black Yoshi, we got the do nothing ending. This is me reloading my save.
Control of the Reapers, and of you.
Welcome for joining Black Yoshi. Guess what? We got the do nothing ending because I thought it'd be funny to turn around and shoot the kid. I didn't think they would pick that as an option.
I don't think so.
Alright. We actually shot him last time. I'm gonna try and get him to commit Sudoku this time.
Have a little faith. When humanity discovered the mass relays,
It's
the
just like in
Millennium
Demon
was more of the
Souls.
galaxy than we imagined.
There remains a massive fan club theory that Shepard has been getting indoctrinated throughout the whole trilogy ever since the beginning, and that control and synthesis are just a kid deluding you.
Let in.
That's funny.
But look at what humanity has achieved. Since that discovery, we've advanced more than the past 10,000 years combined.
Shame we can't just Bergen truck him, right?
The Reapers will do the same for
If I had
us
a beer
1,000
and my car keys right now, I would have solved the Reaper threat instantly.
Only if we can harness their ability to control.
Bullshit. We destroy them. Or they
Again,
destroy us.
admittedly,
And
I think I'm also on Team Synthesis.
You're playing
Because at most, you're just giving up Shepard.
with power. You shouldn't be.
The problem is that I don't know how the game is going to interpret Synthesis. And if the Reapers immediately piss the fuck off, right?
Because we're not ready.
If they just turn around and go, ah, so sorry,
No.
and then just go home.
This is the way humanity.
Or if they still fight a little bit, and then a lot of things, people die. But then they're like, wow, everything's great. Thank you, Shepard. Like, are they aware of what Shepard did? Or does it just come off like
And then what?
society is dead?
Look at the power they wield. Look at what they can do.
You do like the induction theory. It's been debunked by one of the writers, but you don't care. Hey, here's a question. Is the writer still working at BioWare, or did they move on like most of the BioWare employees?
I took what I wanted from them, made it my own. This isn't about me or you. It's about things so much bigger than all of us.
He's wrong. Don't listen to
You're a
him.
big Synthesis fan. The main complaints about it are that it's a volition of body autonomy. You make the decisions for everyone, and it's kind of what Saren wants.
And what if he's wrong? What if
Yeah.
controlling the Reapers is the answer?
If we destroy the Reapers, this ends today. But if you can't control them,
But I can.
are you willing to bet humanity's existence on it?
I know it will.
Again, I think it comes down to just how it's presented. Because I am actually more than ready to just sacrifice Shepard
No one is telling me what to do.
Listen to yourself.
and bring peace to the galaxy.
Indoctrinated.
You know what? Here's what would have made Synthesis way more interesting if Shepard had come up with the idea. If Shepard had been like,
You
okay,
sacrifice too much.
the Reapers are preserving history, but what are they doing with it? Can we access that? And the kid would be like, no, that's dumb.
It's not too
But
late.
wait,
Let us go.
you bring up, right? To be fair, you're making a big choice for everyone no matter what here. Because it really feels like the induction theory says, it really feels like the kid's really pushing for you to do controller synthesis. Kid's like, you can control them, but you know, synthesis options right there. That seems like control with more steps.
Because of you, humanity is.
I am right about it being Shep's idea.
That's not true.
They have the Citadel. They've got us fighting each other instead of fighting them.
I just need to.
You've done exactly what the Reapers wanted. You're still doing it because they control you.
They're too strong.
Why not watch a YouTube video for it? Because it's not as exciting to do it after watching a video instead of theorizing in the moment.
Let them control you.
Even though we technically already got an ending and already rolled credits.
I tried, Shepard.
Let's go! That's 2 for 2 for big bads we've convinced to kill themselves. Now we're on the canon route. Where all things begin. Shepard getting Saren to kill himself. Things shall end. Shepard got the elusive man to kill himself. Still an RPG. You can win by yelling. It feels a little silly that the option that appears at the very end is entirely dependent, not on if you were all mostly Paragon through that conversation, but only if the last option is Paragon or Renegade. That part feels a little silly, which is why I didn't push the button to shoot him last time. Because the first time, I said Paragon option, Paragon option, Paragon option, Renegade option, because he's stupid, and then he got mad. The second time I did Renegade, 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 and then I didn't press it, because I thought not pressing it, he puts the gun down and then to his head. But no, it's entirely dependent on what the last option in that dialogue tree is.
That's it. The crucible is docked.
You know what I think? I know this conversation's been done to death, but this conversation didn't have me in it. And I'm smarter than most YouTubers. And by that, I mean I'm more media literate. While also being understanding of game development. Therefore, I am more qualified to speak on this because my tits are juicy. I think
Commander?
they really, really wanted, with the time they had, to make an ending where there isn't a concrete decision and people can discuss and argue about what the best choice was, but at the end of the day, no one's gonna know because you don't want a big-ass, massive RPG spanning multiple choices and multiple outcomes just for everyone to get to the end and be like, oh, well, this is obviously the best answer. Why would you pick anything else?
Feels like years since I just sat down.
They kind of want that argument.
Thank you, earn your rest.
Where everyone's choices feel valid.
Stay with me.
They just struggled really, really hard to make that argument, you know, valid.
You did good.
They certainly succeeded in that, right? In having an ending in which a player can sit... They wanted the player to sit down and defend their choice, right? But instead of being served 3 5-star meals and only getting to pick one, you have to defend why you picked that 5-star meal over the other. You got 3 fucked up McDonald's burgers.
What do you need me to do?
And you're not really happy with it. But now you're discussing why you chose that one over the other 2.
It's gotta be something on your end.
You think it played out more cerebral and patronizing and shit. Yeah, exactly, right? That's what I'm getting at. Hi, Liker, you're not late. It's actually YouTube who's late.
Not sure how
Because the stupid YouTube stream did not go live because I minimized the window that said, hey, just FYI, hey, you need this web page to buffer, otherwise your stream isn't connected. Even though with Twitch, all I gotta do is hit start streaming. And boom, I'm streaming. And then I hit the stop stream button and I stop. I think they certainly succeeded in making an ending in which no one really agrees upon what the true ending is. There is no golden route, right? There's no golden route. It's like a lot of people are really bummed out that Fire Emblem 3 Houses doesn't have a golden route. There's a golden deer route, but there is no, well, this option is clearly the best one, so everyone has to do this playthrough. You're free to experiment, but you're gonna want to do this playthrough. Right? There's no true ending. There is just endings. But yeah, you put it real good there. It just feels patronizing. And I think that's why people are really unhappy.
It's my home.
Who are you?
I am the catalyst.
I thought the Citadel was
And the adamant, being very adamant about this fuck-ass Toronto kid.
I need to stop.
He could be Drake for all I know. Do we really want to side with Drake?
Perhaps. I control the Reapers. They are my solution.
In another life, this is Drake.
The solution to what?
But anyways, right? I think if they weren't so adamant about it being this kid, and I had it delivered, it could have just been a second Shepard. It could have been a second Shepard.
But we found found a way to stop that.
After that halftime show, siding with Drake. I know, right?
By wiping out organic life?
No, we harvest advanced civilizations, leaving the younger ones alone. Just as we left your people alive the last time we were here.
But you killed the rest.
I don't know, you still kind of speak like you're treating all life as disposable.
I think we'd rather keep our own form.
That doesn't really look like storing life.
You can't.
I think if I went inside a Reaper and saw a library of culture, then it'd be more enticing.
So that never happens. That's the solution.
The defining characteristic of organic life is that we think for ourselves, make our own choices. You take that away, we might as well be machines just like you.
You have choice, more than you know.
Hi, Wicker. Oh yeah, Lucid Man killed himself.
Proves it. But it also proves my solution won't work anymore.
So now what?
We find a new solution.
Why are you telling me this? Why help me?
You have altered the variables.
Okay, yeah, so here's where he's like,
the Crucible changed.
Here we go.
Created new possibilities, but I can't make them happen.
This is the part where he was like, I didn't think of that. Shepard, you changed the way I think.
In your power to destroy us.
Oh, hey!
But be warned, others will be destroyed as well. The Crucible will not discriminate. All synthetics will be targeted.
Again, this is... Again, right? I'm gonna ask him to elaborate again, but this part right here really, really, really sours it. Because it's like, but be warned, you'll be taken out too. You're part synthetic. And I think if more breadcrumbs were left to put that idea in our head of like that whole like, synthetic life will be wiped out and die. Not just the Reapers, because everyone kept saying this is a weapon designed to take out the Reapers. This is a weapon that's been designed throughout the ages to take out the Reapers. Many people have tried to build the weapon that kills the Reapers, but none have finished it. What does it do? It's designed to kill the Reapers. Okay, let's use it. Hey, if you use this to kill the Reapers, you'll also kill all these other different people. Well, that wasn't brought up at all. Well, that feels a little out of left field.
What exactly will happen?
Your Crucible device appears to be largely intact. However, the effects of the blast will not be constrained to the Reapers. Technology you rely on will be affected, but those who survive should have little difficulty repairing the damage. There will still be losses, but no more than what has already been lost.
So you count them as losses, yes? You don't count everything the Reapers have done as preserving. You consider the fact that the lives have been lost, yes? Perhaps less lives could have been lost if you just didn't immediately go out and start harvesting, yes? Have you considered that maybe if it is indeed the natural way of things for organics and synthetics to always be at conflict, who were you to decide to step in to the natural order of things? Are you actually stopping it, or are you literally the end-all be-all of synthetics versus organics? There's no critical route, and that's bad. In every game, even if you don't have a canon ending, they have a route that would be considered the ideal. Mass Effect 3 clearly doesn't. That's... Again, I think what they were going for is that they wanted every route to feel like They wanted it so that nothing felt like the critical, this is the golden choice, everyone should pick this if you want the best outcome. There is no true ending. Everyone should come to their own decision, make their own ideas, and stand by them. But they just served us really stinky doo-doo feces instead of a steak. The main thing is to defend synthesis. That's a huge thing to connect with and understand a former enemy, making peace but with the sacrifice. The Rachni sacrificing Arlac Company, Krogan sacrificing Morden, Geth sacrificing Legion. So Reapers sacrificing Shepard is a natural conclusion.
But the Reapers will be destroyed?
Yes, but the peace won't last.
No, I'm with you on that.
And then the chaos
I look at a lot of it, and I look at the synthesis option, and I go, that does sound like the ideal way.
You could instead use the energy of the Crucible to seize control of the Reapers.
So the elusive man was right after all.
Yes, but he could never have taken control, because we already controlled him.
But I can?
You will die. You will control us, but you will lose everything you have.
I didn't fight this war so I could give up everything I have.
She's not even going to consider that one.
I look forward to being replaced by you, but I would be forced to accept it.
Not if I refused.
So you say you don't want to be replaced by me, but you're also like, but I mean, I guess.
And that is?
Add your energy to the Crucibles. The chain reaction will combine all synthetic and organic life into a new framework, a new DNA.
And then again, I want to listen to this one and how it's presented
Explain
one more
how
time.
my energy can be added to the Crucible.
There is little time left, but I will try. Your organic energy, the essence of who and what you are, will be broken down and then dispersed.
To do what, exactly?
The energy of the Crucible, released in this way, will alter the matrix of all organic life in the galaxy. Organics seek perfection through technology. Synthetics seek perfection through understanding. Organics will be perfected by integrating fully with synthetic technology. Synthetics, in turn, will finally have full understanding of organics. It is the ideal solution. Now that we know it is possible, it is inevitable we will reach synthesis.
Why couldn't you do it sooner?
Yeah, why didn't you do this sooner?
A similar solution in the past. But it has always failed.
Why?
Because the organics were not ready. It is not something that can be...
I don't know. You seem pretty ready to force organics to fight for you and become indoctrined. Remember how you said, oh yeah, the elusive man was totally right about being able to take control of everything. So why didn't you just let him take control? Because we took control of him first. Hey, why didn't you synthesize the organics? Because they never wanted to. So now you have an issue with want. Now that's a problem. Now what the organics want is taken into consideration. I don't know, man. The elusive man was kind of an idiot. But also, he was mostly striving to make humanity take the next step and evolve further. He found out there were aliens and is like, cool, we'll be the best damn race in the galaxy. We'll have everyone follow the lead of humanity will take the lead. He might have willingly, he wouldn't have. Because he's got too much of an ego. But like, you don't know. He might have been like, yeah, I'll sacrifice myself and send my... all DNA will be fused with mine. The entire galaxy will evolve through me. Let's go! But why was he so elusive? To what end?
You're asking me to change everything. decision. I won't.
Why not? Synthetics are already part of you. Can you imagine your life without them?
That's beside the point.
Hey, buddy, you said that organics and synthetics will always fight. Am I not living proof?
Let's get this over with.
Am I not living
Do
proof
what you must.
that humanity is fused with synthetic? Nah, y'all always fight. Okay. Hey, I don't really feel like fusing all life. That doesn't feel right. Why? You're already part synthetic. Then why are you harvesting me? You pick control. At least Shep is kind of alive in that ending. I'm gonna destroy. I'm gonna kill the Reapers. I came here to kill the Reapers, and I'm gonna kill the Reapers. It's the ending the kid really doesn't want me to make. Kid even says it. You know, they'll move on. Let's see how it goes. It's such bullshit that you can't save. This is so contrived. This is only here because they designed it to. No reloading for you. Again, though, honestly, I am torn between synthesize and kill all the Reapers. Like, synthesize and kill all the Reapers. Those seem like the only two. Control this one should never have been an option. That one should have never been an option. It feels like it's there because they didn't want it to come down to Paragon Renegade. So they did Paragon Renegade, also Renegade? But it's blue, so you don't think it is. Like, when the only argument they have for that one is, this changes everyone, and I don't like that. But it's clear they're really struggling to come up with ways to paint this as not that good. And realistically, the only reason I'm not walking in there is because I fucking hate that kid. It's blue, meaning it's compassionate compared to destroying, which is ruthless, but getting the job done. The elusive man had the right spirit, but his egotistical personality would have been a hindrance to that evolution, which you suppose why they wouldn't want him in the primordial soup. Oh, we did the fourth ending already, Lurker. This is my second time booting up the save to do this. I shot that kid. I shot him and then credits rolled. But I want to fucking... What?! The Crucible has been destroyed! What? Because I walk one way but then go, I'm considering this. Are you for real? Oh, come on! God damn it, I'll be a legend. Just like when Johnny sacrificed himself for V. I want to kill all the Reapers. But then it'll be like, oh, they're dead. Several humans who with synthetic implants are dying. So much life has been wiped out, but we will rebuild and everything will continue. Man. I'll watch Destroy. I think Shepard has spent so much time bringing the galaxy together to stop the threat that obviously giving themselves up to bring the galaxy together is very in Shepard.
All fleets, the Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
A Normandy...
Jeff,
that has to cope with the loss. The universe that has to cope with the loss of a Commander Shepard is probably as close to a golden ending, a golden route, as we could get. Again, if the option were between synthesize the Reapers or kill all the Reapers, I think I would have killed all the Reapers and kept my Shepard alive to be selfish and keep Shepard alive. Because you know what? I really did just want to kill them all. But that last minute gotcha of this kills everyone else. This kills a lot of other people. This could kill a lot of members of the Normandy. And also, because it's red, will make it a lot harsher and probably meaner. Yeah, okay, that's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for the Reapers get up and fuck off. See, again, hey Reapers, how is fucked up bioorganic zombies that are tearing people to shreds? How's that preserving our culture and keeping us alive and well? That doesn't seem like preserving. That seems like bastardizing. Right? Everyone loves zombies. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Everyone loves zombies? I don't know about that. Have you seen what we use zombies for? Fodder for killing. Really satisfying fodder to just take down and kill. How do they move like that? The Reapers? I don't know, because they're big space cuttlefish. However, tickled leader. So does everyone have green eyes even though my eyes were silver? Also, oh, this is why everyone calls it the green ending. You have the blue ending and the red ending, or the green ending. There's no way in hell they were doing it. But also, if the color of the waves actually matched the color of my Shepard's eyes, that would have been sick. Even her visor's green now! It was yellow before, but now it's green! You picked, see, look, it's a come together ending because the organic and the synthetic are fucking. Look at how excited they are to fuck now that they truly understand each other. This just in, green eyes have now jumped from 3% of the population to 100% of the population. Love wins, as you saw my incredibly depressed boyfriend step out, knowing that I am dead. Love wins as Garrus steps out incredibly depressed, knowing that I have died.
I am alive. All of us, synthetic and organic, have been changed. The war is over, and the Reapers are helping to rebuild. Where once they threatened us with extinction, they now bring us the collective knowledge of the cultures that came before.
Love wins, except for your romantic partner who is left alone for now.
Live the lives we have wished for.
If you like Garrus, you'd be happy that Shepard's not permanently inside you.
Taking our first steps into a new and wonderful future, where organics and synthetics...
Original endings didn't have this narration. That's incredible.
With peace across the galaxy and with unlimited access to knowledge. To recover the greatness that was lost. And surpass it. We will reclaim our worlds and the stars. As the line between synthetic and organic disappears, we may transcend mortality itself. To reach a level of existence I cannot even imagine. And we will remember that this chance for a new life did not come without cost.
Aw, don't be Garrus. Don't be Garrus. No!
Whoa, this must be the power of luck.
I went, oh no, this is no longer pre-rendered. They're gonna put my sat partner there. No! It should have stayed pre-rendered. It was easier to handle. We are all green now, even me. Commander Shepard.
No matter how far we advance, we will remember the sacrifices of...
I have a first name. So is it always your love interest who puts your name up your plaque?
If I wanted to do more than take your shields down.
He can't! I'm dead! Hi, Sliquid. Bad timing.
I am alive, and I am not alone.
If I'm alive, I have a first name. Your first name isn't Commander? If your love interest is alive, they put it up. Otherwise, I think it's your favorite squaddie, i.e. the most missions. Often Liara. Ah, that was a fine ending. The narration made it better. If they left it at the lush green planet, I wouldn't have minded. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded if they left it at the lush green planet. I don't mind. The narration is nice. I don't like the visual change in all the people. I'm not a big fan of that. Not crazy about that. You know what I would have liked? The green eyes are glowing skin is hell sus, yup. How did he do that in that armor? You think the visual change is too little? Yeah! Go big or go home. Right? Like, okay, we all have this fucking green glow now. It doesn't look very good, but I get it. You had to very quickly come up with something easy to do and apply that'll work on all models while visually... while keeping it visually similar so that we understand how everyone is interconnected.
𝐒𝐚𝐥𝐤 wonders what synthetic Peach's reaction.
Oh my god! Peach, move! That's not a child! That's just a scaled down human model I didn't notice the first time! That's just a scaled down adult model! We have a child model! Why does that look like a scaled down adult?
One day, my sweet.
What will be there?
Oh shit, the stargazer here is voiced by Buzz Aldrin. Neat.
Our galaxy has billions of stars. Each of those stars...
Look at the kid's model. That's not a model of a child. That is just an average adult. Scaled down to be smaller than the adult they're standing next to.
And every life is a special story of its own.
Tell me another story about the shepherd.
It's getting late, but okay. One more story.
He would have liked if we were able to utilize the Crucible how we intended from the very beginning, because from the flashing, it seemed like we still destroyed it. Congratulations, bringing an end to the Reaper threat. Commander Shepard has become a legend. From here, continue to build a legend. Same thing. We did it. Where's my glowing green eyes? We did it. Anyways, let's go watch the other endings. The man had his scale set to 0.5. I think personally, I would have liked to just wipe out the Reapers. And I would have liked it if it was only wipe out the Reapers and no like, haha, gotcha! All these other people will die. I think I would have liked it if it was presented. Yeah, can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? I could really use a wish to change the Mass Effect ending. I think I would have liked it better if it was presented as like, hey, you can kill it. Hey, we're just trying to assimilate the galaxy and bring about peace. You could do that with the synthesis option. I mean, you could be like, no, I don't want to force it. Sure, the galaxy is at war with one another time and time again, but I would like to believe that maybe this cycle could be different. I'd like to be given the chance to make it different. I'm going to end this war, and I'm going to hope that should any other future conflicts arise, we can settle it differently. We solved the genophage. We solved the Geth-Quarian conundrum. I would have liked it to play a little more into, I have faith that we don't need intervention. I'm going to stop the Reapers Because the Reapers are an unnatural intervention of things. I would have liked if the theme was more like, you could bring about peace, you could do it now, things will be forever altered, but it's entirely peaceful, or I believe this will resolve itself. I believe, I have hope that once this war is over, better solutions will come up and we can avoid these conflicts. A thing people mind is that the game ends with destroying after the convo with Anderson. No Star Child at all. I really thought it would have been right there, yeah. It feels weird to have that room where there's this big console and a button, and then you do all that, and then you take the elevator right up. Green eyes, evolutionarily speaking, is objectively awful. Not as bad as black or gray, but still pretty bad. So it's funny that everyone evolved to gray eyes. Mass Effect 3. Legendary Edition. All endings. All 4 main endings. 1080p. PS5. Options explained. Destroy! There it is! Okay, but red eyes. Also, hi NPC. Welcome for joining. Low-key hot. What do you mean low-key? They're hella hot. Oh, you like red eyes, do you? Understood. Point made.
All fleets,
duly noted.
The Crucible is armed. Disengage and head to the rendezvous point. I repeat, disengage and get the hell out of here.
There is no choice. We must go. Now.
Damn it.
Oh, here comes the red beam! Red ending, otherwise known as redding. The massive complaint on release, of course, was that the endings are basically RGB. Some fans even sent cupcakes with red, green, and blue frosting with black waffles that all tasted the same. Personally, preferred gray or silver eyes. Very enjoyable. Oh. Then you would like my boss of the VSAA, Coco. They have silver eyes. You would also enjoy the game, the silver case. Silver eyes are a big thing in the silver case. Didn't Date get a new game? He did! It's $50. I don't have that. I don't have $50. Is 𝐈𝐕𝐄 in it? Hell yeah, she is! 𝐈𝐕𝐄 and Tama. I've heard the new Somnium Files game is a lot more of a direct follow-up to 𝐼 the Somnium Files than its direct sequel, 𝐼 Nirvana Initiative. Because Nirvana Initiative was too focused on being new player friendly, despite the fact that 𝐼 the Somnium Files has an ending so massive that the appearance of your main character is a literal spoiler. It's more of a spin-off title. It's not a direct follow-up. It's not a direct follow. It takes place between 𝐼 the Somnium Files 1 and 2 until smaller scale stories. So I'm not that pressed to play it. But it's more Somnium Files. So I'll pick it up eventually. You got 1 on a big sale recently, but not 2. 1 is fantastic. Easily one of my favorite visual novels of all time. 𝐼 the Somnium Files. No sleep for 𝐾𝐤 𝐒𝐳. Or no rest for 𝐾𝐤 𝐒𝐳. I think it's no sleep. No sleep for 𝐾𝐤 𝐒𝐳. Not to make this about 𝐼 the Somnium Files, but I'm still like, yeah, I would have liked 𝐼 the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative a lot more if it was just Ryuki. I think relying on past characters really held that game back. If it really was just Ryuki, I would have liked that a lot. And then we could have had an 𝐼 the Somnium Files 3 and then brought back Date and Ryuki. As opposed to do what we did and have older Mizuki. As opposed to what we did with 𝐼 the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. As I can see, this is all RGB except the Reapers fall over. Yeah, it's all the same. Hey, where's your... Oh, right. I was gonna be like, hey, where's your Edie? Oh, right. She probably fell over dead in the ship. I was gonna be like, hey, why is Liara stepping out, not Edie? Oh, right. Edie dies. Because the game's fuck you! We need to kill more of your characters! Okay, now that I see that all 3 endings are the exact same thing, except the color of the 𝐒𝐭𝐜𝐡 beam is different, I can see exactly why this pissed everyone off. Now I see it. I think not seeing the direct fallout of watching characters you know, not random-ass people throughout the universe, characters you know deal with the fallout of your choice. Not seeing that really weighs it down. Because imagine seeing that and seeing Liara step out, but not processing, oh, Edie's dead. Edie died.
Defeated. Against all odds, and in the face of the
that
greatest
caused Edie
threat
to die.
this galaxy has ever known, we survived.
That's weak as hell.
We suffered many losses.
Because that could just go over players' heads.
The relays are severely
They don't think, why is Edie stepping out? If that's the only ending they get, they go, oh, the Reapers are defeated. This is the best ending.
This victory belongs to each of us. Every man, woman, and child. Every civilization. On every world.
Time to sleep. Take care, Resonies. See you around. Was the chilling with the beer on the last ending? Was I not paying attention? I don't remember seeing that.
Remember what it took to win.
No, because that's an individual choice that he makes, as opposed to, Zed, go make peace.
This wasn't a victory by a single fleet, a single army, or even a single species. If this war has taught us anything, it is
well,
that
the
we
Quarians are fine
when we work together. And if we can put down our grievances long enough to stop something as powerful as the Reapers, imagine what we can achieve now that they are defeated. It will take time, but we can rebuild everything that was destroyed. Our homes, our worlds, our fleets and defenses, all of this and more. Together, we can build a future greater than any one of us could imagine. A future paid for by the sacrifices of those who fought and died alongside us.
Yeah, they have to put Edie on there because she's dead now.
We'll never see.
Oh, and Shepard is presumed dead in every ending. See, the biggest scene that made me want to kill all the Reapers would have been, I just want to go home to Garrus. I want to go home to Garrus, but no, your shepherd is dead in every ending. Couldn't save him. No time for that. But now we lose Edie.
Snek with 𝐒𝐴𝐳 have become Doro for 5 minutes.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, it's Ashley. Who the fuck are you?
And while we still have many challenges ahead of us, we can face them together.
Oh, wow. I will defend their right to have the sex bot that is Edie every day. Ashley's hard to defend. Did you see the glow? Did you see the gloss on that lipstick? She did not have all that in Mass Effect 1 and 2. If she was like that from 1, sure, she did not have all that going on. I will defend the Edie design every day. I don't care. Ashley redesign, that's a bit much. Liara can be as she is. Tali can be as she is. Edie can definitely be as she is. Ashley's a lot. Jesus Christ, that lip gloss is shiny. Oh, Alex, it's not that they were being rushed. They totally were. The devs are absolutely rushed. I think they had 14 months to make it. Was that supposed to imply that Shepard might still be alive? Oh yeah, there it is. There's a breath. Shepard takes a breath. Got it. That's why Liara didn't put the name on the wall. Oh. See, so I like the destroy ending because I'm a big I very much enjoy this. Hey, the battle is over. The Reapers are defeated. But we learned something. We learned that we could come together and do a lot. We stopped this ancient evil. And if we can just stay united, we can get a lot done. I really like this. Except for the random gotcha of, fuck you, all the synthetics are dead. The Geth dead. Edie dead. I presume people with synthetic implants dead? Question mark? Depending on how many implants they have? I don't know. I think it would have been a lot more impactful if whichever character had the implants also died to drive that point across, homeboy. I'm still fine with the ending I picked. I think it makes the most sense as well. I just really like this one a lot more. I would have loved to pick this one. I just hate the got you. Got you. You have to lose more people. You were prepared for this, and I've already lost a lot leading up to this. But are you ready for this? It's like, that seems dumb. Let's see the control ending. Dusty! Oh, I would have hated this ending because it shows you the stupid fuck-ass kid the most. You're blue now. That's my attack. Hi, Nomad. What's poppin'? I've been swell. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Make a beam!
I repeat, disengage
Yeah, then it's the same thing. Let's see what this looks like in Control. They take a bow. Nope, they fly away. It's just like the green ending. Well, let's see what the zombies, the zombitches. Freak sacks, maggot addicts. Let's see. Mika beep! Oh. Ah, it's them running away in shame. What does Shepard do with all of them? Is Shepard just making them all retreat? What's with the kid? The kid is the super incredibly intelligent AI that lives within the weapon. Who do I think? Probably Shepard. It would be so funny if it was the elusive man. Even funnier if it was Saren. Oh god, if the kid doesn't narrate? No, it can't be the Crucible. Shepard replaces the Crucible. Yeah, it's all the same. Evading the Mika beam. Jeff comes out. What if Edie came out and she was glowing blue? And it's like, it's me, Commander Shepard. I'm inhabiting Edie's body now. We're sharing this body. What is that still frame of just male Shep?
Eternal.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Infinite. Immortal.
What's the bad ending? Oh, I did the bad ending by mistake. The bad ending is you do nothing, and you don't stop the war, and the Reapers wipe out everyone.
But only now do I truly understand them. And only now do I understand the full extent of his sacrifice.
His? Whose? When you say his.
I was created.
Ah, Shepard.
Through my birth, his thoughts.
So look, that's not even Shepard. That's just an entirely new entity created from Shepard.
Free. They guide me now. Give me reason. Direction. Just as he gave direction to the ones who followed him. The ones who helped him achieve his purpose.
Ship of Theseus and all that, yeah.
Now, my purpose.
Look, I can tell you exactly where I stand on this. If you were to take my brain and make an exact copy of it and put it in a new body,
to give the many hope for a future.
And okay, here's the best way to explain it. There's a cloning machine on one side of the room that clones me. I go in it and it clones me. And on the other side of the room is another exact copy of me that comes out. 1 to 1. In that moment, the moment that thing steps out of the cloning machine, that's not me. That's their own individual being. They are their own person at that point. They're now experiencing new things from a different perspective.
Harnessing the strengths of your enemy. I will rebuild what the many have lost. I will create a future with limitless possibilities.
So this is just the Shepard becomes God ending.
I will act as guardian for the many. And throughout it all, I will never forget.
But what about teleportation?
I will remember.
If it's like that one short story where teleportation isn't real and all it does is deconstruct you, kill you, and create an exact copy of you on the other end,
survive.
To me, even if I'm not aware of it, that's a new being. If I were to die, you made an AI replica of my mind to keep me alive. That's not me. That's a new person. They are their own separate entity capable of their own thoughts and decisions. God King Shepherd seems kind of sus to you. The narration control is slightly different if you went Paragon or Renegade. I presume God King Shepherd is a little more vengeful.
And I will watch over the ones who live on. Those who carry the memory of the man I once was.
Destroy slideshow. Ooh! Wireless controller disconnected!
The man who gave up his life to become the one who could save.
Oh, that's so embarrassing! You did all that work to get that ending just for your controller to interrupt you like that! The best ending, says Lurker. You would love control ending. You've seen that exact interruption, this exact video with so many streamers. And then we did synthesis, yep. And then we did the refusal ending, everything sucks, yeah. Yeah, okay. Destroy ending would have been my preferred if it didn't come at the cost of also having to sacrifice all synthetic life after doing all that work to bring peace to the Geth and Quarians. I like Destroy for they don't need intervention. Life will move on and eventually find peace. There's going to be a lot of stumbles along the way, but peace will be achieved eventually. Give it time and have faith and be hopeful. Thank you, the buddies. Much appreciated. I think for the product that we got, synthesis is probably the best option. I think for the product that we got... Thank you, the buddies. Hey, let's go over to chatting, shall we? Alright. You know, let's put on the Mass Effect, though. Let's put on some Mass Effect music. I think my preferred ending would have very much been... I'm gonna skip ahead. Maybe not Theros. Okay, I think my preferred ending would have been exactly what the Destroy ending was if it didn't come at the cost of the sudden gotcha of, Geth are dead, Edie's dead, people with a bunch of biotics are dead, people with more biotics than others are dead. Because that part also didn't make sense to me because I don't get to see what that's like. I didn't see any of my squad mates who had biotics. Like Caden or Ashley drop dead or Miranda. Like that feels like a big fuck you to being like, you did all that work to bring peace to the Geth and Quarian just to kill all the Geth at the very end. And hell, Destroy ending even hints at Shepard still being alive. It was so close to being a Golden Realm ending, and I think they realized that, and that's why they threw in the gotcha of, it kills a bunch of synthetics, it kills Edie, it kills all the Geth. I think they had a right to live and a right to figure things out for themselves. I'm not crazy about synthesis, immediate, everything is peaceful, we all get along. It's like, okay, what does that mean for the galaxy? that's not that interesting. We all just get together and sing Kumbaya? Because we all suddenly understand each other now? Now I can wait 6 to 60 months to play Andromeda if I really like the universe, or not! Okay, genuine question. With those endings, Andromeda has to take place during the trilogy. I can see a universe in which Andromeda takes place after Mass Effect 3, but only after Control or Destroy. I can't see, probably honestly mostly after Destroy. Otherwise, it takes place in between 1, 2, and 3, following a separate crew, going in an entirely different galaxy, investigating something else entirely. The Andromeda Initiative leaves the Milky Way for Andromeda in between Mass Effect 2 and 3. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's what I figured it was. Because I'm looking at this and I go, I could see Andromeda taking place after Destroy. I could see them just not mentioning Geth or any synthetic life. Yeah, that makes them... Because I know Andromeda is literally, we leave the Milky Way for the Andromeda. I know that much. It's a new universe, new possibilities sort of deal. But I'm like, I feel like it'd be really, really hard after now seeing what the endings are to follow up Mass Effect 3 in a game that does not at all directly acknowledge what choices made at the end of Mass Effect 3. Of course, you also love the refusal ending. Well, you'll be very happy to know, Lurker, that was the first ending I got. I didn't watch in a YouTube video. I shot the kid, and the game credits rolled. They definitely closed Shepard's arc. Very hard to think of anything for the... Not even for Shepard, I think for the galaxy. It's very hard for what transpires at the end of that to follow that up with a game where you don't acknowledge it, therefore don't have to canonize anything. I consider doing Andromeda, but I'm also like, you know what? Here's what it'll be. Here's what's gonna happen, okay? Here's what's happening. Tomorrow, we are doing Doom 64. I'm going to play Doom 64 until we finish Doom 64. And then, because work on the new model begins in 2 days on the 30th, depending on how work goes on the new model, I will decide if I have time to sneak in Mass Effect Andromeda or if I should hold off and keep the schedule light. Get the new model, and then after we get the new model, start Andromeda. If I think I have enough time in between starting the new model and debuting the new model to start and finish Andromeda, I'll give it a shot. Otherwise, y'all are gonna have to wait on Andromeda until after 3.3. Alright. Now that I've experienced all of Mass Effect, I will say I like it a lot. I don't think the ending detracts from my experiences made with Mass Effect. Hell, to be honest, hey, guess what? I didn't say it at the time. I didn't even really like the ending I got in Cyberpunk. And I love Cyberpunk. The ending kind of felt a little short, fell a little flat to me. I do like that V became a Night City legend. But I also wish it was a little more focused on the characters and the relationships I had made. And again, the whole decide to sack... I kind of wish there was an option to just keep Johnny in my head if I was going to die anyways. You see many people start Andromeda and lose steam because they didn't do it right after the trilogy. I get that. However, Acid Snow, you should know, when I start something, I intend to finish it. I have finished way worse games than Mass Effect Andromeda. Like, actually, genuinely worse games. The only game on stream that we haven't finished... Okay, there's two. I don't know why it dropped Turbo Overkill. I'll pick that one back up. That one I want to pick up. The only game I have dropped completely on stream is X-Blades. And that's not for lack of trying. That is because that game became genuinely unplayable near the end. Crashed my stream harder than anything has ever crashed my game, my stream and PC, alongside being insufferably grindy. Even with cheat codes, it just kept bugging out. Actively fought against me. I'll finish it. I'll finish it. There are times where I get a little tired and I go, can this wrap up? And start skipping side quest, but I roll credits. Believe you me, I intend to roll credits and everything. Here for Mass Effect fans, Andromeda isn't horrible. She needed more time before they released it, then abandoned it. Much like Mass Effect 3, after playing through it now, I'm like, hey, that ending wasn't that bad. I think if you had played Mass Effect 3, you watched one ending and left it at that, it's not bad. When you start watching them all together and realize they're the exact same thing, then it's worse. The inclusion of the narrations after the 𝐒𝐴𝐵𝐄 beam improves it tenfold. The options presented and the conundrums they put you through really suck and aren't very good, but I don't think this is a Game of Thrones where the ending completely detracts from the experience. I don't think this is like Game of Thrones at all, in which the ending just completely nullified my entire journey through the trilogy. I think Mass Effect is a 99% amazing series up until you get to that end, and it's kind of eh. But I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it. I liked it a lot. I'm sure I'll like Andromeda. As far as I've been told, the MC is very weak and isn't very likable up until the later half of the game. But most people didn't finish the game up until the later half. I hear the gunplay is phenomenal, and I hear at launch it was buggy as fuck, but most of that's been fixed. So gotta play to find out. I'm sure my thoughts on Andromeda will be, it's pretty okay actually. Overhated by gamers. But definitely not as strong as the original trilogy. I'm sure that's where it'll be. Anyways, let's call it a night and find someone to raid, shall we? Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Let's go ahead and send the raid on over to 𝐉𝐨𝐫𝐞, who is currently doing some Deltarune fan games. I'm surprised he's still going. God damn, BZ. It's been 7 hours. You started before I was lurking your stream before I started, and you're still going? Do watch the game proofs I want it. Well, bang, okay? That I've heard so much. Alright. Go ahead and copy and paste. Let's do some thingies. Let's do thingies for our raid message. There we go. Enjoy. Have a good time. Show BZ some love. Enjoy some Deltarune fan games. I will see you all next time I see you. Till then, take care. Rest well. Have a gal night. Bye-bye.
Bye.